Down to a battle of Cass County. The Central Cass and Northern Cass girls meeting in the Region 1 title game tonight at the Sanford Health Athletic Complex. The top two seeds in the tournament going head-to-head with the trip to state on the line. Central Cass starting to pull away from their northern foes near the end of the opening quarter. Delaney Cotton can't find an open lane, so she passes out to Claire Cotton at the top of the arc. She drains the three-point shot, putting the Squirrels ahead by 9. Central Cass looking for a double-digit lead on their next possession. This one won't go, and the Jags capitalize. A couple of quick passes later, and Hallie Crockett lays it in. Northern Cass cutting into that lead. But the Squirrels are quick to respond. The cotton-to-cotton connection strikes once again. Delaney finds Claire on the inbound pass. She hits nothing but nylon. The tray from the corner makes this a 9-point game once more. And the Squirrels, they're not quite done yet. DeConti Smith finds a little bit of daylight and drives all the way to the basket. Smith powering through 2 defenders, giving Central Cass a double-digit lead in the first quarter. And they're going to finish this one with a double-digit lead. The Squirrels winning the region crown with this 69-49 win. Next up, a trip to the state tournament out in Minot. The Concordia women are conference championship bound. The Cobbers with a 74-67 win over Hamlin tonight. 4 Concordia players finished with double-digit points. Carly Sieben leading the way with 18. She shared the team lead in rebounds with Michaela Anderson as well. This victory tonight sets up a rematch with Gustavus Adolphus. They're the only team to beat the Cobbers in their past 15 games. That championship game is set for Sunday in St. Peter, Minnesota. Now we take a quick trip to Grand Forks along with our final 4 teams competing for a state hockey championship. For the 4th consecutive year, the East swept the opening round, meaning that one of our teams will be hoisting a trophy. Once again, our first semifinal features the Red River Rough Riders against the Cheyenne Mustangs. While the top-seeded Rough Riders looked unstoppable in their first round win, it's Cheyenne with a 1-0 lead here in the first. And they aren't done. Zachary Moser sneaks this one in, running parallel to the crease and just past the minder. The celly to the Red River student section, and the Mustangs move ahead 2-0. Into the second period, the Riders looking to rally. Luke Vidal snipes this one into the back of the net from close range. The Riders cut that Cheyenne lead in half. And they aren't done yet. Mikey Coleman weaving through defenders, and the nasty wrister tickles the twine. Just like that, we are tied at 2. But when it rains, it pours. Just minutes later, Red River's tired of not being in the lead, so Keegan Buckley says you're welcome as he fires this one in. The Rough Riders pull in front for the first time today with 3 goals in under 10 minutes. And they aren't going to lose that lead for the rest of the day. The Rough Riders are heading back to the state championship with a 6-3 win over the Mustangs. And the South Shanley Bruins and Davies Eagles meeting to decide who will be on the other side of the scoreboard in that title game. The Bruins looking to get the scoring going early. John Lang with a chance, but the close range shot is shut down by Gavin Erickson. We finished the first period scoreless. Into the second, the first shot is deflected back over to Zach Boren, and he buries it. The Bruins break that tie with just under 13 to go in the frame. And it's not going to take them long to light the lamp again. Just 2 minutes later, Lang takes this one himself into the Davies zone. This time he finishes the job. South Shanley building themselves a 2-0 lead after 2 periods of action, and the Bruins add another couple of goals for good measure, a 4-0 shutout to advance to the state championship game. The 2 teams that have been competing for the top spot in the East all season now compete to be named the top team in the state tomorrow in Grand Forks. It's kind of poetic the way that works out.
This is in addition to, of course, the girls hockey going on in the cities this weekend.
War Road competing for a state title this weekend. I believe that game's tomorrow as well. So the War Road girls, there's section title games going on for the boys this weekend.
It's been a busy week for sports.
A lot on the ice.
Busy week in weather, but finally settling down a little bit. Hutch's details after the break.